Seth can go out there and they can sing with him, bro. You don't need to put putting that belt on him does nothing. This belt you need to make somebody. But like you said, bro, the problem is you look up and down that roster, there's been so much damage to everybody on that roster that it's really hard for you to take anybody seriously in that role. To me, bro, when you talk about athletic ability, believability, the look, the it factor is okay on the mic. This guy has all those things. They've just never booked him properly, in my opinion.
Yeah. I like Priest. I like that idea. I just wish they had someone like a Vince Russo backstage, man, because he had so much momentum going for him when he was with Bad Bunny. He came up to the main roster, immediately, almost immediately got aligned with Bad Bunny, a WrestleMania moment with him right out the gate. I think that was great for his momentum. Won the U.S. title close by after that. Was really getting a lot of steam as a babyface. And then the way to start booking him, and he was getting so just boring and monotonous. There was no story around him. And then he randomly turned against Finn Balor. You know, it was actually in Columbus. I was there, and the crowd was just. We talked about it before because I think I came back for the show, and the how the crowd was and how they showed it was not how the live crowd reacted. It was just like, what? Like, it was just weird how they turned Priest, and they turned Priest because they didn't have anything to do with him. And then he goes from kind of making his statement as a heel to being Edge's lackey. You know, like, it was just like he came right after, you know, on WrestleMania randomly during the Edge and AJ match. And so I think they've never really got that steam back from him from the Bad Bunny affiliation.
And that's the thing, bro. It's like, I don't know how you could be in the wrestling business, know everything it takes, and not look at this dude and see money.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
And if you see money, bro, you've got to protect.
Yeah. I agree. I agree. I think there's a lot of potential. He's good in the ring. Like you said, he's decent on the mic. He has a presence to him.
He's dressing the part now. He's looking like a rock star. Yeah. He's a good looking dude. The women are going to like him.
Yeah. I just wish that they book him.
I'm with you. So who would your guy be? Nikki Cross?
You know what? You kept talking about there's so much damage on the main roster. Okay. Right. The first thing I think of is there has to be someone who controls the damage. Bailey, damage control. Finally, we realize what damage control is all about, right? There's so much damage. She controls the damage. She becomes champion. I think they're going to give it to Seth. I think it's more of a, like, you deserve it, attaboy. You know, you've been busting your butt for the company type of deal. Good job. You know, slap on the butt.
But he doesn't need it. That doesn't get them anywhere. He does not need that, bro.
I'm not. See, I don't know, man. I might be the minority, but I'm just not a Seth guy, man. I'm sorry.
I'm not either.
Man.
I'm with you, bro.
I get why they would want to do that, but I don't think, making someone a world champion because of attaboy, you've been, with us and competing in good matches. When was that the criteria of being? I'm with you.
No, it's all about making people. Yeah. It's all about making stars. Stars are going to make you money. Bro, Seth can go out there and they can sing with him, bro. You don't need to putting that belt on him does nothing. This belt you need to make somebody. But like you said, bro, the problem is you look up and down that roster, there's been so much damage to everybody on that roster that it's really hard for you to take anybody seriously in that role.
Agreed, man. So let's throw a couple names out there. Bobby Lashley. What do you think?
I don't think it'll matter.
You know, I'm all for it, but I like the idea of making someone. I think when they did with the Universal Championship, they kind of did make someone because Kevin Owens was the first person to have it, and that was a shocker. And then, well, it was Finn Balor. I mean, he won the tournament. It was a little tournament they had, and Finn Balor was the first champion. He got injured, and then they had another multi-person, and Kevin Owens won it. And I think both of them were first-time champions. I mean, as far as just world champions. And so I think that really helped both of them as far as making the championship. I like a Damian Priest as an option. I do, because that would really make him. I think they need to build his resume a little bit more, because I think he still's got some residue, you know what I mean, from still trying to be that main event guy, trying to elevate himself to that main event guy. Here's the thing, Vince, and I don't see this being a big stretch, in my opinion. Grow him a beard, keep him with the Eddie do. Ex-con Dom, man. Ex-con Dom. What about Dominic?
They would tell you, bro, that he's too young and he would never be able to handle that. That's what they would tell you.
Man, he has a father who's a Hall of Famer, man. I don't see it now, but I'll eventually, like, if he got a little older, you know, got a full beard and it looked, you know, the part, man. I think that it will work, man.
Bro, can he grow? I'm asking as a shoot. Can he grow a full beard?
It doesn't seem like it right now, man.
I
think he should. He should.
Yeah,
man.
I think he should when he can. I just don't think he can right now. I mean,
hey, there's all types of stuff that I think can enhance it.
Bro,
you know what? I used to have a like, before I got a full beard, for like in my 20s, I had like a big wolf patch and I couldn't close it. I couldn't grow a full beard, man. It would irk me.
Yeah.
Then when I got in my 30s is when I didn't grow a full beard into my 30s.
Yeah.
And I would always like cut it all the way off just to make sure it grew equally. Yeah. And I start to groom it really well and now it's a nice full beard now. But I couldn't do it, man.
Bro, let me ask you this. Since he does have a clean slate and we have forgotten a lot, here is another option I'm just going to throw out there. When's Orton coming back?
Probably toward this the fall. See, I don't think that doesn't woo me, because I want to make someone. So if he wins it and he gets into a good feud, I wouldn't mind him winning it as a heel, and then, you know, Orton wins it then, and then basically he goes into Mania making someone a babyface who won the Royal Rumble. I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. I think that that's the way you do it. If you have the Royal Rumble winner chase it. And here's to be honest, look, I might get some heat for this. I don't care. I would be cool with Montez Ford winning the Royal Rumble next year, and then Montez beating Orton. That would be a classic match. That would be a really good match.
Yeah.
Montez do the chase from Rumble to Mania, and then beats Orton at Mania 40. I mean, that's the way to build a new star, man. So
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. All right, one person who has had the big gold belt, this guy right here, ladies and gentlemen, who is undefeated in singles competition in his pro wrestling career. My guy.
That's a hard pill for people to swallow, bro. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. Thank you very much. Yes.
I will continue to quote about that because you earned it, man. You earned it. So, you earned it, ladies and gentlemen. This guy right here is Vince Russo. I'm Dr. Chris. This is Riding with Russo. Have a good night, everybody. Solo.